Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be testing the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette. This is the look I created with it. This palette is gorgeous. I only really used like this row from it and then a little bit of this row because I didn't want to try the reds. I feel like a lot of people use the reds and the khaki, so I wanted to stick with the more bluey greens and really like the pure greens. Yeah, these shimmers, like, look insane, so amazing. So yeah, if you haven't done so already, then please sure to subscribe so you don't miss any further videos from me. And let's just get on with this video and continue watching to see me create this look. Also, by the way, this is £15 and I paid £12 for it because it was in Black Friday. I've just been filming a testing new makeup video, which is why my skin might look a bit different to what it normally does because I'm not really vibing with it, I can't lie. So this is what it looks like. It's very pretty. This is like nothing I have. I literally just hauled this in my Beauty Bay haul, my Black Friday haul. I know we have the reds, but I really want to only use the greens because I've never done a green look. Obviously, if you want to see me use this palette again, I will. I have quite a lot of palettes now, like a lot of palettes. I counted, I have 54. Actually, no, I just bought this one and 3 more, meaning I have 57 palettes. No, 58 palettes now. So I have a lot. So with a lot of like these Beauty Bay ones where there's lots of colours in them, I want to be able to use them more than once in videos, but the issue is only the first video can be a testing blah-de-blah palette. Once that's happened, it's kind of like, what do I call it to do that video again? So let me know whether or not you want to see the same palette multiple times being used making different looks. So like I said, I really just want to use the greens, so I'm gonna really stick to these 2 rows, or this row and these 3. I'm just going to play it by ear. I really don't know. All I know is I'm going to do a classic green look where it's dark on the outside and lighter. Let's get like a big old fluffy brush and just start blending. This leaf colour probably won't get used because it's a very unique colour. But I reckon eucalyptus and this row can be used. Do I start with mint or forest? I suppose we can just play it safe and start with mint and just see how it looks and just start building that up. I'll zoom you in a little bit. I have got eye primer on, like I said. I'm going in with mint, which is this colour. I don't know if I showed you. It is green, so I'm just going to sort of see. I'm just going to play it safe and start like inner to middle corner, because inner corner to middle, and just blend up. Because this is like probably quite a good green like transition. So I'm just bringing that up to like, not literally my brow bone, but like a height-ish. In my Age of Opulence palette, I realised that when I was editing it, I forgot to do a brow highlight, which, please, I don't want to forget it today. Okay, so I've sort of blended this up. Because the reason I've done it like this today is I'm just trying it a different way. Because a lot of the times I will not blend all the way up and then I'll get like darker colours and then I just go too high with it. And I know you're probably thinking like, Ab, you don't want to like start going all the way up because then you're never going to be able to add colour. But that's why I'm using the lightest colour to blend the whole way up, because sometimes I use the dark colours and it just goes too high and there's no room left to blend out. So I'm thinking if I use this, it's like my guide, I can't go too high. And also then this colour's already there to be blended into, you know. Another fluffy brush. This is the 202. And I'm going to take the colour Forest because it's a bit darker. And we're just going to... I want to still do this sort of over the whole lid in my crease. Because I'm going to use Ivy in the outer corner to make it darker. I like this as like a good transition sort of top colour. But I don't really want this colour to be the main focus. I want it to be more green. There we go. I actually don't know how this is going to look on me because I need to stop doing that. I don't know why I keep going too far in. Because I've got green eyes, so I don't know if green is that great for green eyes, but because won't it just clash properly? We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to bring this to the outside. I've seen a lot of people use this palette, and the sort of looks I've seen, which are beautiful, are the more like this, I'd say this row oh, you can't see, this row, the more khaki look. I've seen a lot of people do like a khaki eye with these 3 shades, but I just wanted to try like a regular green. There's always a colour, I've noticed this. There was one in the other palette as well. There's always like a very pale colour up here, which is very handy when you go too crazy on the inner and you can just lighten it a little bit. With this palette, when you look at it, it's very easy to get drawn to this bottom row, which is lovely. And I didn't want to do blue because I've just done blue. I might maybe, this is the colour I'm going to use on my outer corner, but just from looking, this seems a lot, for some reason this seems a lot darker than this. So I might even try and incorporate a tiny bit of that khaki just to really like add some more greenness to it. But I am liking this so far. It's a very pretty palette. I'm back into Forest again. Do you see how Forest just isn't super dark? And I feel like going into Ivy is just going to darken it like way too much straight away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this brush quickly and just blend everything a little bit. I just feel like Forest and Mint kind of blended together and just sort of faded into each other, which is good, you want that. I'm going to use this same brush I used on Forest. I'm just going to go into Eucalyptus because I do feel like you can use that with this, but it's just this leaf colour that I just don't think I can bring into this look. It's just a bit too yellow, and this is way more of a blue-green. Eucalyptus is quite yellow-green as well. It's more, but this is like literally khaki. So we're going to be light-handed with it. And we're just going to see, we're going to be light and just see how it looks within the look. I'm just going to use like a non-used brush just to blend a little bit. So I don't really know what's happening over here. Just going to go under a tiny bit just to sort of help me with the shape. Oh, I just realised I'm holding the bloody palette. It's 9 p.m. starting to wake. Okay, that Eucalyptus shade is definitely adding a bit more of that like regular green back into it, and it's less blue. So I'm really liking that. Like, it was getting a bit too like on the blue side, so I want it to go a bit more greeny. Oops. So that Eucalyptus shade is like really help bring it more like foresty looking. I'm going to darken it up ever so slightly more in a moment. But I'm just really vibing with this shade right now. Okay, with this brush, which is the 203, I'm going to take Ivy, which is this really dark green up here. And I'm literally just going to put that in like the outer just to try and darken this a little bit again. The one nice thing about using like the same colour is they just blend beautifully together. Like, look at that. And just blend that ever so slightly. The good thing is once I put shimmers on, I sometimes then go back over it just because I need to like touch some bits up. Okay, I'm just going to take a mixture of Eucalyptus and Forest and go under my eye. This brush is kind of a bit of a funny shape, so I'm just going to go with this brush. I'm actually really liking this. Like, I know it's very simple, but it's beautiful. Like, it's very well, they just blend beautifully together. Like, I just can't get over how beautifully these all blend. Okay, I'm now going to swatch Lime, Breeze and Moss. Oh, whoa. Lime is that mushy texture I was telling you about. So is Breeze. So they all are. How am I supposed to decide? Oh my gosh. How on earth? Okay, I don't know if it's going to be Moss. Just simply because it's darker and I feel like it might be a bit too dark. But I also don't think Breeze and Lime go together. These are the 3 shades. So bottom one is Lime, middle one is Breeze, and the top one is Moss. The reason why I don't think I should go for Breeze is you can clearly see it's a lot more blue, but then again, it looks like it might be the one that will match the look the most. It looks the most blue on camera, but I'm hoping when I edit this, everything's gonna look a lot more green, because in person, my eyes look green, and these all look super green. Lime is down here, and Lime is more like the khaki glitter, and then Breeze and Moss are more like the glitters that match this row. Moss, obviously, like I showed you, is the darkest one. I just feel like if I use that, it's too close to these colours that it will just blend in. But I think if I use Breeze, it will really give a nice pop. I'm going with Breeze simply because I went like this and I covered all of them but this one. and I put it up against it to see what it'd look like, and then I just covered this one and put them up. This one goes better with the eye look than this one does, but I will use this as an inner corner. It just, so sometimes you've got to do that because they're all next to each other. So we're going to go for Breeze, which is this one. These are just so mushy, it's insane. Like, you can literally mould them. Like, look at this palette, that pan where I've just put the brush into it. Like, it's mad. I'm also just going to put some setting spray on it because they always look really good with setting spray. I don't think I really did that correctly. It is quite hard to get like a decent amount on your brush with these types of palettes, with these types of formulas though, because they are very like squishy, so it's quite hard to get them on your brush. That's very pretty. See, I'm happy I didn't go for the darker one because this is like the perfect shade. Okay, I'm just going to go with that darkest one again and just blend that. And I'm just going to go into that lime colour that I showed you. I'm just going to put this on my inner corner, see if it works with the brush. Might have to use my finger. I don't know if you can see that on camera. I really like that. I might have to try and use my finger though. I've got to use this finger. This finger's the only one that doesn't have a nail on it. There we go, that's better. Okay, so now I'm going to go off camera and do the other eye and mascara, and I will be right back. So I'm back. I have put my mascara on, put some lipstick on. I know I look probably a bit crazy right now. It's because like I said, I'm doing a testing makeup video. So I tried out a lipstick and it was just red. And also my mascara isn't my normal mascara because I was testing one out and I don't love it. But this is the finished eye look. I really like it. I think it looks really cute. It's a bit different to what I've seen everyone else do. It's not as like khaki looking. It's a bit more like grassy, foresty green, almost like Christmas green actually. And yeah, I really like it. I think it's really, really cute. So let me know what you think of my look. Excuse the rest of the face, just focus on the eyes. If you did enjoy this video, then please sure to subscribe, like and comment. Let me know any ideas you have down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.